Hi, welcome back to another episode of Mchughology. This is Tom McHugh speaking. Yes, different place. I'm back home for a couple of days. I actually was in Lincoln on Monday, went to see Razorlight. So yeah, and I will tell you that because there will be not only one but two videos today. There will be a concert review, and also for this one it is a book review. So this is the World of Books episode, and this time is a book review and a TBR. My TBR is right on the floor and I couldn't get into it because the setup for today's video is a nightmare. So I'm going to tell you what the book is called by the end of this video. But today, let's crack on with this one. Today, guys, I am reviewing, because in the book club in my society, we have to read a book which has something to do with flowers. The title with a flower in. I was going to read Daisy Jones and the Six, but I might leave that as a summer read. So, because I really want to get into a Taylor Jenkins Reid summer, so I can read all of her books all in the summer. But today, guys, I want to show you another book that has been on my TBR for a while, and has been since I got into BookTube about a couple of years ago. I stumbled across to an author who is mega big in America. She's mega big in America with the Throne of Glass series, which I heard good talks from other booktubers. That is absolutely incredible. She's a good writer. And apparently her writing's good over there, but I heard other stuff in England. Her writing's very basic, not as great, and everything else. And I was a little bit confused, really, when I heard of it. And the book is called, and this is the start of a series called let me lean up closer, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah Jane Maas. I heard some really good talks about her through America, like Book Utopia. Sasha has been praising for this author for a while, and we will give the back a read. So the skin of a wolf would bring enough gold to feed her sisters for a month, but the life of a magical creature comes to a steep price, and Freya has just killed the wrong wolf. Taken prisoner by the High Heath Lord, Freya learns that her mass capture is hiding even more than his piercing gaze suggestions. But as Freya's feelings for Tamlin begin to burn through every warning she hears about his kind, a shadow falling across the land. If Freya couldn't fight it, she will lose everything. I'll tell you, through this story, it's a retelling story of Beauty and the Beast, which is one of my favourite fairy tale stories. If you know any retellings of Beauty and the Beast which are really good by different authors, please comment down below. So it's basically about Freya, who murdered the wrong wolf and brought the skin back to her village with her family, until she killed the wrong wolf, and then her father was captured, and then she was captured too. And then suddenly she was meeting all these creatures from this realm, and then she grew a relationship with Tamlin, and it grew something personal. And then a mysterious character came, like, in the middle of the book, and the book takes it from there. So I kind of understand why people didn't really like her. I found some of the bits were a bit too basic and the characters were a bit too basic into my understanding. I thought the sex scenes were a bit too cheesy as well. They're not like 50 Shades of Grey, which there were very, very steamy scenes, and it was an okay book for my type. I didn't finish reading. I didn't read 50 Shades Dark or Fred. I just read the first book and then that was it. But I didn't. But I got told a lot of spoilers on the way, so I didn't bother continue because there was a lot of spoilers because a lot of people were talking about it, so I didn't get a chance to finish it. But for this book, I found it really interesting. I found the story was really good. Like Beauty and the Beast vibes. I was getting a lot of Beauty and the Beast vibes. Instead of Freya, Freya is like Belle in this, but Freya is more like as an assassin. So I was like, oh, this is good. An assassin story. And then it can continue along. Like she did join some of the missions and she was held captured again. And then it was just a really good, and the action in there was really good. I really enjoyed the quality. It's just how she styled her books. It's how she the writing was just too basic for me. The sex scenes as well, it was very, very, very basic and there was nothing coming along. But I did enjoy the story and I enjoy Freya and Tamlin as well. I really, really want to see this as a Netflix series because it's not just one book. There's Court of Mist and Fury, Court of Wings and Ruin, a Court of Frost and Starlight, and a Court of Silver Flames. So it's a series as well. And I don't know if there's different stories, but I have read a little bit of a taster on her on A Court of Mist and Fury, and I really enjoy it. Really could not wait because when it said on the bottom, I think there's going to be a war. I got to get the second book because the second book really shown, and I feel like the second book is a development from the first one, and then I will continue because near the end I did took emotion. I won't say what happened in the end, but I did took emotion from that. And it was just such a good story. And I bought the I bought on Audible, a dramatization of part one of this book. So I'm going to give that a listen. And I really like dramatization. It will be really, really good, interesting. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and also there's another one called Fable. I will put my link down the bottom so you can guys follow me. It's a really good app. I'm not saying about promotion of the app or anything else. I'm just saying there's another social media that you can follow me on. So, and it's a really good app because you can create your own book club. So let me know down in the comments down below if you want me to make a book club, and I will choose the book that I'm reading, and then you guys can have a read as well. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars because the story was great. I really enjoyed the characters, even though they were basic. I love the action, and I love the concept of Beauty and the Beast. One thing that missed it is her writing style. It was too basic. I was like reading it through, and I was like, what kind of style would you use and everything else. It was just too descriptive, and I feel like she could make it something imaginative or try and step out of her comfort zone, because I think she's a great writer. I like Sarah J Maas because I think she's a great writer, and I'm going to start reading the A Throne of Glass, but that's not my TBR. Oh no, that would be in my December read as well. So I will be reading that book, but I think the style needs to up her game, and that's why I give 4 stars of story, characters ish, bit of the characters, the action as well, and the concept of Beauty and the Beast. That's 4 out of 5 out of stars. And the next TBR book I'm going to read. So today, guys, I have actually, my next TBR is being recommended to me about this year. And I never thought about it. I thought it was a TV show. I never watched the TV show. But I heard the TV show's not that great. So, but the book is fantastic. And that is called One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This book, I heard it's a YA murder mystery novel, which comes from here. Yale hopeful Brownway has never publicly broken a rule. Sports star Cooper only knows what he's doing in the basketball diamond. Bad boy Nate is one misstep away from the life of crime. Prom queen Abby, oh my god, is holding together that cracks her perfect life. Outsider Simon, creator of a notorious gossip app at Bayview High, won't ever talk about any of them again because he dies 24 hours before he can post their deepest secrets online. Investigators conclude it's no accident. All of them are a suspect. How far would you go to keep your secrets? When a friend of mine recommended this book for me, I was like, I got to read it. I got to read it before the TV show, because the One of Us is Lying sounds really great. You've got some really great characters in there and everything else. So this one is a must read. So thank you so much for recommending me this book, and thank you for watching. Make sure you follow me on Goodreads and Fable and Instagram on the World of Books and Mchughology as well for other great content. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay in tune. Bye.